Hello, this is Mr. Zhang from Visa in Korea. How are you today? Today's lecture is how to change from F299 visa to F5 visa, right? So F299 is our long-term the residency, and the F5, you know that, right? This is a permanent residency. Okay, so what is the requirement? But before you check that is any possibilities, right? Now, first of all, you have to know that which visa did you get before after 99 visa, right? So if you got E71 visa or E74 visa, right? E2 visa, and what is the next one? F2 6 visa, right? So this is related to and E9 visa, and this one and this one. Just there is another one, right? E1 and E3, but we just check that for the basic and visa type, and the before the F299 visa. And I said every time that if you like the lecture, please subscribe us and like a button. Like a button to us. Okay, let us start today's the lecture. Okay, lots of things that I explained today. Okay, the first of all, I said before we start this one, and we have to know that about F299. What was your previous visa, right? Before F299, right? So based on your information. If you got E71 visa, right? And before F299, but it takes around 5 years, right? And from E71 to F299 visa, right? If in this case, how can you change F5 in the visa, right? Bachelor degree, there is a certain in the F5 types here, right? This is a F5 visa, but there was a lot of types, right? So bachelor degree, master degree, PhD degree. The first one, overseas or domestic, right? We can consider like this, right? And also master, overseas, domestic. And also PhD and overseas and domestic. Erase this one. And we just check the more detailed one, right? And this is a regular major, and this is engineering and advanced technology. It's a major, right? This is a in IT, bio, chemistry, etc. Regular one is economics, management, etc. Right? So before that, we just check that detailedly, right? You got E7 from uh, which one? This one or this one? So which one? So I just divide into three, the totally 6 types, right? So it depends on and which kind of visit time is suit for you, right? Okay. And after that, and you got F299 visa, right? F299 visa right now here. Oh, where's that? Where's that? Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. After that, you got, right? F299 visa. So in this case, you just check that which kind of visa is meant for you. Okay. If you got a bachelor degree, an IT or something, right? If you work at a E7 visa, right? An overseas, a regular one. So overseas, the bachelor degree, and you got E7 one, and you just change 5 years, right? In this case, right? The bachelor degree, the overseas and a major, but not this one, right? If you do, there is a way F51 visa, right? But I just explained previous my talking. F51, GNI one time, double, and the KIIP 5, stage 5, and total period of stay, and including this one and the 5 years. So this is a basic requirement, F501 visa, right? And if you got study overseas, right, and you're the major was advanced technology and you got E7 and this one, right? If you do, in this case, and you can check that F5, F5, a 10 visa, right? This is a GNI one time and KIIP stage 5 and 1 year. What is that? 1 year permanent and employment, all right? Okay. So this is a basic requirement for them. So how about the domestic? The basic major is same thing, E71, but domestic doesn't have any specific things, so you can go this way. Good. And overseas master, the same thing, right? And you just change E71 to F299 and F501 visa only acceptable. And but if you overseas masters and you got this advanced technologies, right? If you do, you can change F510 and the higher technologies, right? The domestic, same thing. Master degree E71, and after that, F299, the domestic, right? So you can change F510. Overseas, and the one you change E71, and 5 years later, then you change F299, but there is no other specific things, only things that you can do F5 1. Okay. How about the you got the you got the master's the PhD, right? PhD from the advanced technologies, right? So if you do, there's a F59, and you can change it here. Yes, this one, F59 visa, right? More detailed information on that, and you may check that my YouTube channel, right? Good. So it's domestic, same thing is domestic master degree and all B71 and F299, and you can check that F5, F5 and 15, the PhD. It doesn't matter about this one. But F59, it doesn't need anything, but the higher technology, right, is a GNI one time, and actually you have to employ it as a if, permanent employment, okay? And this F515, the 1 year from your graduation, GNI one time, and uh, permanent employment more than one, but no need. F59, F515 is no need, KIIP. Good. Did you understand that, right? But most of the person, they consider, right? They consider based on their current visa type, but Korean visa system have to see previous visa type and your qualification. Okay, so in this case, if you get a bachelor's and the domestic overseas, it doesn't matter about, domestic and the IT and the real estate field F510, and overseas and advanced technology F510. If you do, how to do? It's an important thing is, without the IT related field, the only F51 is only available. It's very difficult. So if you got the major in this case, and just to study major in the master in Korea, right, as a regular course, and change the D101 this fastest way, and after master then, and you can study and the PhD and apply for, right, after the master degree course, master course, after master course, right? I changed it. Where's that? Where are you? Okay. Oh, okay. So if I you just if you cannot meet it's difficult to learn the Korean, so PhD a Korea, right, and change to F5 F515. This is the only way, right? I just explained, but it looks very complicated. I just explained everything stuff. Okay, repeat, the next one, the same thing. Okay, the right now is that, okay, you got the E74 from E9 visa, right? And you got the and the E74, and after that 5 years after that you got F299 right now. So in this case, right, but not right now. So I think that you graduate on the school from your country, so there is only one visa, and that you can apply for that, this one, right, and this one. But usually need 5 years, right? E74 to F501 need 5 years, but you already did, right? So if you meet the requirement, you can apply for that. But the first one, GNI one-time income, 2 time. Second one, KIIP stage 5. But most of the E74 visa holders and then complete cap is stage 5. And the 5 years from E74 visa, right? No problem, right? This is a basic requirement for that. So how can you do that, right? So if I were you, I just give you some of the option, right? Right now E74. If you have a high school degree and you just study in cyber university, and 4 years later then you got bachelor degree, right? If you do, and you just, while you're holding F299, right, you just study master at your regular course. But you can check that the previous the yesterday's the lecture, it'll be more helpful. This is the only way. If you do, how can you do? You can apply for the F5 and 10 visa, right? The first one, GNI one time, I think that you can meet. Second one, KIP stage 5, yes, you did already. Number 3, 1 year, and permanent employment, right? But your company already hired you as almost, full employment. So if I were you in an E74 visa, right? But I don't know your academic degree. But if you graduate, you're from your country, right? And study Cyber University in Korea and get your bachelor's degree. And while you were studying and study master's in here, like the Saturday class or this nighttime, the regular course. And if you do, and you have a very good opportunity to apply for the F510 visa, right? The same thing, same, right? And all F5 visas has the same effect, right? Its effectiveness. Okay, let's see the next one. So you got E2. It's almost the same thing as the previous one, right? So if you got an E2, right? And if you do, so usually E2, English instructor or Chinese instructor, French instructor, and the F299, right? But you need at least the bachelor degree. This is mandatory, right? So it takes 5 years. So if you do, right, while you are the holding F299, right, and you can work several things, you can meet GNI double or KIIP stage 5 completion. If you do, you can apply F501 visa, right? But it's very difficult, even if F299 allows the work, even if you are maintaining your E2 in the field, and you can work others. But this is very not easy, right? If you do, right, you already got the bachelor's degree here, so it'll be better to like study like a regular course, uh, regular graduate course, and you can just change F5 and 10 visa, right? The master degree holder, but need GNI one time, KIIP stage 5, and what? Yes, permanent employment. If you meet this one, okay? So this is the only way right now. But you have to be hurry before an F5 visa system is changed, okay? The next one, after 6, the same thing. But usually E9, right? But there was no more after 6 visa, right? But previously, the 4 years, the meet a certain requirement after 6 visa, right? And after that, and they can change F2 99. This is a change, visa change, but this one is an extension, right? So if you meet this requirement and you can, while working at E9 field, so usually the manufacturing. If you do, the only thing is the F501, right? Need GNI double and KIIP stage 5. You already did. The 3 is um, permanent employment, 정규직, right? Permanent employment of the 1 year. Okay. I'm sorry, F51, right? No need permanent residency. This is an important thing is, okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, F51 is just the best requirement. So if you got the F299, right? But I don't know your current status. But if you got like a graduate the high school, right? If you graduate high school and study the cyber university in Korea and get and the university degree is a bachelor degree, right? And after that, and join regular regular in a graduate course And after that, how can you change it? You can change F5 and 10, what you need, and GNI one time. I think so you can meet this one. Second one, KIIP stage 5. I think so you already did 3 1 year of 정규직, right? Regular worker, but you already did. So what is that you have to do, right? This is one of the important thing. Got it? Yes. What is that? So flow chart, the same thing, right? So E7-1, E2, and E, what is that? Uh, I forgot the E2, E7, and F26, or and the E7-4. But there is a like D8, right? And D9 investment visa, right? Right. But if they want the same thing, right? Same thing, right? Same information that I explained you, right? So everybody and got this one, right? E7-4, F26, and D1. So only thing, there were two options, right? F the 5-1 visa, general and permanent residency, GNI previous year's income, GNI double. The second one, what is that? KIIP stage 5 completion. And but already did because E7, the all video types need like a 5 years. But so if you need the requirement, you can apply directly right now, okay? But it needs time. Or F5, 10 visa, right? If you got a master in Korea. It's a regular course, right? Regular course. If you do, need GNI one time, and 2 KIIP stage 5, and 1 year of your permanent employment. So which one is good for your future, right? And the GNI double, if you can do, and you can meet it, but if you're not, you have to do. So the most important thing is it takes time. Everything takes time and need effort. Without effort, you can't do anything, especially for the permanent residency. My best wish is that, okay, just for the bachelor, right? Cyber university is okay, but master course, there was some Saturday class or just nighttime. If you're using this is a regular course, it's the same thing, right? Regular course. If you do, I just invest your academic degree, and also you got a lot of benefit for that F510 because with GNI. But if you are just your sales volume is good and your income is very higher, right? F51 is one of the best one, but most of the person GNI double income is around 75 million won per year. As your income is not easy, it is not easy, right? So my best one is if you have a chance, right? And for your future, invest and study, right? And at the university, in the graduate school, the school, right? This is a final one. Got it? Yes. This is Mr. Zhang, and we will. I just make this one and for everybody. So kindly subscribe us. And this is a very good and a motivation to me. And also, if there is a lot of followers on my YouTube channel, and also I can make a more detailed one, right? You want it, and also my Facebook page, the page there are certain and if you want to and some lectures, right? Lectures and you can just comment on my Facebook page, right? So if you leave some information about you, which kind of a thing will you learn from my lectures. So if you leave a message, I will apply for that, and I'm reflecting on the question into my lectures. Okay. Okay. Anyway, you know, please like a button to me and subscribe one more time. And it is very good for me. Okay, uh, this is Mr. Zhang, Vision Korea. See you next time with a more valuable information on Korea visa and immigration matters. Bye bye.